everybody, and welcome back to Ballydorn. Working on trying to get the load of silage down to the other cow farm. Used all the silage from the first load we took down there. And we're nearly out of food, so some food down there for them. And we got to figure out why our grass is not drying down there. I went ahead and moved into late summer. We actually had a grass growth stage on the field, so got semi-dry grass down on the field drying. Got a little bit of grass growth now, kind of covering it. That'll be kind of interesting to make sure that we get it all raked up. Everything. Hey Kendall, hey Odd Ranch, how's everybody doing tonight? That should be good enough. Well, I've got the bucket here. Let's go ahead and feed our cows down here. So has everyone checked out Shamrock Valley? That was a big Irish map that folks are waiting on. Do we dare compare Shamrock Valley to Ballydorn here? Both are Irish settings. If I understand my geography. Of course, that might be the fault. Me not understanding my geography. Loads we're gonna have to take into here. Wow. Good bit. Hey Josh, what's up? These bales would be a lot quicker for these guys. Then we wouldn't have had a chance to test the silage bunker. So, all in the name of testing. Hey Robert, how you doing? Watch out the walls. I think I forgot to feed these guys the other day because they were nearly empty. Water, nearly empty of food, everybody. Hanging out on a Sunday evening? Or is it Monday where you are? at least halfway. Halfway. Good enough for now. Go see how that grass is doing. We need to get a bale of hay. Sheep down there. And I gotta get a bale of hay for the sheep over here. The pigs. I think the chickens are good for now. Definitely use the hay. Do that bale here. That'll help self-feed the sheep. Oh. You have a leak in the you have a leak in one? That when you were on your way out to Pennsylvania, or you were in Pennsylvania when you had that happen? You have plenty of crop ready to come in early autumn. Come up here because we're going to take the shortcut to the hill farm. Shortcut is over here. Right there's the hill farm. Of course, if we went the other way, we'd have to drive halfway around the map to get there. Shortcut is a virtual hop, skip, and a jump. Oh, never good. Never good. Still not sure what we're going to do with all those sugar beets. Way too many sugar beets. Alright, let's see if I can't back this trailer up all the way to the food trough without completely messing it up. Like that. Turned it a little bit too much. Get that bale later. Fine. I'm going to mention it to you guys. It probably doesn't matter because most of you probably already own Farm Sim 17. But for those that don't, And for those, sorry about that. And for those maybe that are subscribers to the Xbox Game Pass, Farm Sim 17 is currently available on the Xbox Game Pass. Just showed up, I think, in the last week or two for that platform. So if you are a subscriber of the Xbox Game Pass, you now have access to Farm Sim 17. It's just the base game. It doesn't include any of the DLCs. But still, if you just got into Farm Sim and or if you play Xbox, play on Xbox and you just started playing 19 and you want to kind of get an early jump on what is Seasons, what does it do? Well, fire up Farm Sim 17 on Xbox Game Pass. You can download the Farm Sim 17 version of Seasons, and you can kind of get started. I'm gonna leave that there. Let's see. Still have semi-dry grass in here, and we've got a grass growth. Kind of annoying. Once we're done feeding all of our animals, we'll come over here and try to see if we can't fast forward time and get that grass dry. We can make some hay. Hey Mark, what's up? Forks on the bottom of the road there. And if you are not a subscriber to the Xbox Game Pass, I think there's still a 3 months for $1 option. If you look up the Xbox Game Pass Platinum Edition or something like that. I know I signed up for it about 2.5 weeks ago, and basically it was $1. 3 months. I was good until about the middle of February. Got a pretty decent listing of games. $1 for 3 months. Play all you want. At the end of the 3 months, either you renew for whatever the real rate is, or you cancel. If you cancel, then anything that you've downloaded to play, you won't be able to access anymore. Still, got to be one of the best deals out there now as far as game time to money spent. I think they have left the trailer up by the silo. Go up and get that. Get our bucket and haul two grains at a time. Oh, there's our trailer right there. Anybody got Farm Sim 20 for mobile? What do y'all think of that? They can use about 500 liters of wheat or barley. Check pigs. I don't know how much they're going to use of wheat or barley. Get a couple hundred liters of canola, soybeans, and a couple, maybe 600-700 liters of wheat or barley. I get canola. Already had canola in that. Barley. Oh, how about we just get a full bucket? Should satisfy our chickens. It should satisfy 2/3 of our pig requirement. Sheep at both farms are good. Oh, cows. Can't even take that front weight off of this thing. The cows are good over at the hill farm. Put some more silage in the cows down here. I think I'm going to take that front weight off this tractor. Makes it a little bit too light in the front. Get our chickens taken care of. There for next time. Not a very chatty house tonight, are we? Try to get about 500. It's going to be hard. I'm going to try to get about 500 liters of corn. 565. Do a little maintenance on this little tractor. That weight off of it. Customize it, and let's take the agri bumper off. Oops. Oh. Hopefully it won't be so light in the front at this point. By the time we get our cows fed, or our pigs fed, it'll be noon. Grass should definitely be drying soon. Hey Taryn, what's up? Does say good day rhyme? I don't know. Might. Just depends on how you say it. Just the right amount. All of these guys, other than these cows here, all topped off. Fine. There. Alright, now let's see if we can't figure out why on earth this is not dry. 16% crop moisture, 10% ground moisture. There we go. I don't know when we mowed this, but I thought we mowed it early enough yesterday. I was expecting it to be dry yesterday, but oh well. It's dry now. Go ahead and get it in windrows, get it baled up. I asked earlier if anyone thought they'd dare to compare Ballymorn or Ballydorn, Ballydorn and Shamrock Valley. Didn't have any biters in chat. So let's ask a different question. Of the maps that came out last week, what's your favorite of the ones that came out last week? Your console player, there were more maps that came out last week than for PC players, because some of the maps that came out last week were updates for compatibility with console. Also have a little running competition as to how many bales do you think we're going to get off of field 32? How many hay bales are we going to pull off of here? I go with a rough estimate of 35. That's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go with 35. What do other people think? And what's everyone's thoughts on the my headset? So I've got a different mic today than I had last live stream. Does it sound any different or not? Kind of weird, whatever it's doing there. Hey David, what's up? Charles, I have no idea. On the computer side of things, you can talk in two different ways in multiplayer. You can type. Involves, of course, a keyboard. You hit the T key to bring up a little chat window, and you type in your text, you hit enter. Or if you want to voice chat, you have to have some sort of voice chat application. We use Discord, voice channel in Discord typically, or you can use TeamSpeak, or any other sort of voice chat application. I don't know in multiplayer, on consoles. I don't know anything. Welcome back, Kindle. And hey, let's call you Daz. How about that? Hey, Daz. Alright, now we're going to do some up and down passes. David says you need to have the PlayStation Plus to any online game, then you use a compatible headset. So you chat, not within the game, I guess, you chat within PlayStation Plus network. I guess on console you don't really, I mean, when you're doing multiplayer, you're really just connecting to one of the player's gaming consoles, right? Someone is the host when you do console multiplayer. Whereas with PC multiplayer, you can either have it set up that way where someone hosts the game, or you join a dedicated server, which is just a PC out in the internet somewhere, that's running a special server version of the game, running what we call headless, that there's probably no monitor anywhere connected to it. And then PC clients just connect to the server. Server doesn't have any means of providing voice chat. Hey Mouse, what's up? Interesting. The mountain off there in the distance, depending on your angle, will flash in or flash out. The Nebraska lands had something like that happen with some near distant scenery. I can figure out how he fixed that and that information over to the map author. I think my estimate of 35 bales is going to be a bit low. David, you don't want to be left out of any platform. Just got my 6-year-old a Switch. His birthday about 2 weeks ago. Oops. $42 bales. Oh, I think we're going to get more than that too. I think if I were to revise my number, I'd go with 65. That's going to be my new revised number. Oh, the tribe. I saw that mod out on one of the mod sites. Didn't look at it. How is it? How's the mod? How's Nebraska lands running for you, David? Doesn't support hired helper. I assume that means it also doesn't support seasons. Doesn't work, or not seasons, but course play. Course play doesn't work with it. That's the answer Will usually gives. All of them. Somehow I don't think that answer works in one of those mystery bean jars. You know, where you have to count the number of beans or M&Ms or whatever. I think I leased that. Oh, I bought it. Okay. Get rid of this. And then we will get our baler. And figure out how many bales we really got. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm really hoping that the season's update hits the mod hub this week. I don't have any information, but it'd be nice to see that get updated. There's a lot of folks that are playing with the mod hub released version. They seem to be running into some issues with Nebraska using that version. Well, that's good to hear, Charles. Maybe if we're special enough, maybe we'll get a late night visit by an alien encounter. Been known to have an alien drop by, typically toward the end of the stream, because it's just so early or late, depending on how you look at it, over there right now. Bale counter, so let's reset that. Left Alt Y. Okay, so we've reset the bale counter. Off we go. So I'm going to keep the bale counter hidden. I said 65. Is Charles going to stick with his 300? Yeah, see, it's early. So by the time we're about done our stream, it will be almost 5 a.m. David's saying 57 bales. Hey, when does roll wolf? What's up? 1:13 p.m. But that is Monday, right? Great Australia. Got a tractor with some decent power to it. Baler here going up the hill. Hey Thomas, what's up? Hey Will, how you doing? Adam, we're all taking bets on how many bales we'd get out of this field. We set the bale counter and I've got it hid. We're gonna keep it hid until the end of the stream of the baling. 4:44 p.m. in Kiev. Is Monday, 4 in the afternoon. Am I getting that right? Yes, 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 yes. We know you're all the bales guests. Only valid number is a numerical number. What happens when a front loader dumps straw? Not understanding that. I was gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to put that into Google Translate for me. Not sure what that is. Oh, okay. So the bucket of the wheel loader actually moves to dump straw in. Hey Darren, what's up? So later this week, we'll hopefully be bringing a new game into the channel. That is Transport Fever 2. That's supposed to launch on Wednesday, I think. We're going to be bringing that into the channel. We're going to try to bring it into the channel. Scrap bits everywhere. A couple windrows over here. Okay. All these scrap bits will just rot away with time. Yeah, I knew about the lime quarry. Didn't know about the hay and straw animations. Hey, UK truck stopping, truck spotting, and gaming. What's up? Talking about other games on the channel. We'll be back in ATS soon. Once they announce their Christmas delivery. Thing. Then we'll be doing ATS and hauling Christmas packages through the great state of Utah. Still haven't fired it up and looked at that state yet. I'm not playing Sussex. So no, I haven't had one. I've heard that there was a gold mine somewhere, but I never found it. I was driving around. Don't want to. You don't want a small tractor, huh? When you're trying to haul your gold pallets around. Do you get a good payout for hauling gold? Do they pay you well because they don't want you stealing it? See if we can get enough scraps to get another bale out of this. Hate for somebody to lose by one bale and say that because I did a bad job picking stuff up. I think if the gold contracts came up real frequently, then maybe the gold miners from the gold rush game would all move to Sussex and set up shop. I don't know if we're gonna have 1,500 more liters or not. I think Darren's used it. There, we got a couple of strips here and there. What we need is 1,000 more liters. Gonna be close. Really stink if we got all of this picked up and we were still short. Then it would have been a complete waste of time. I have not mouse. I've not tried Farmer's Dynasty. A little bit left, but I don't think we've got enough. Just don't see it happening. Oh, we did. All right, let's see. Let's see. 63 bales. I guess 65. So if we played the game the way Price is Right is, nearest without going over, I would not have won. I went over. Got 100% growth there. So put fertilizer on this field and get it for tomorrow, game day tomorrow. Here. 14 bales. So 60. The name of the map is in the description. I wonder if this is a shorter way to get to the shop too. Oh, those cement trucks. you every time. We could put some hay over here at the hillside farm. We could put some hay over at the other farm. I have to say, I do not think this is a shortcut. Well, I went over. If we played Price is Right rules, you would win because you were the closest without going over. Hey John, what's up? So I'm going to declare this not quicker than the other way to get to the shop. I think we should try to fuel a tractor up when we're down here. That works. Good to see. $322 worth of fuel later. We had 62 bales, Charles, 62. This will haul 14 at a trip, 28 for 2 trips, 56 for 4 trips, so 5 trips to haul all of these bales off the field. Oh. Hit the fence with the tractor, and then that was it. Wrong road. Wrong road. Hey, Black GT3V, what's up? Welcome to the stream. This is the right road. I think what we'll do is we'll take 2 loads to Hillside Farm. And we'll take the other 3 loads to Ballydorn Farm. And then maybe we'll fertilize Ballydorn grass one more time. Then we'll mow it. Grass bales. That way, when it comes to autumn, we focus on harvest. Don't have to worry about bringing any hay in. What do you guys think of the rumors of the straw harvest add-on pack making its way back to Farm Sim 19? Hey, it's interesting to hear that. But I don't know how excited I am for it. I think Farm Sim with this Anderson pack has some rather useful bale handling equipment. It makes the straw harvest pack a little less attractive. Still like the bale accumulator. Yeah, the bale grapples. This safety bumper is a nice little bale push. First of our 2 loads for the hill farm. Not quite made the turn. Let's see how that works out for us. Yep. Worked out better than expected. We'll get another load. Hey Wesley, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hey, when this Anderson DLC came out, that's the first DLC for Farm Sim 19. Kind of came out of left field. If anyone was really had that on their radar. How's Wesley doing tonight? More. Hey Talon, how you doing? Well, hey, we farm differently based on our own experiences. Those of us that have some experiences. Other than that, it's probably a personal preference. What platform do you play on? Go. Two nice stacks. Go get our third, and then we'll haul that one down to the other farm. And we'll use these two stacks for the cows and the sheep that are associated with Hill Farm. And we'll use the other bales for the Ballydorn Farm for the cows and sheep. And we could, should take a load down to the cow or the horses. Problem with the horses is that darn cell trigger. Won't be able to drive through the cells trigger. That has been fixed on the map, not on my copy. Okay, so we got a PS4 and we got an Xbox. Well, I don't know if I'm glad to hear that you're hooked, Wesley, or concerned, right? Should we be concerned because it's like an addiction? Or should we be glad? No. What a moral dilemma. What do we do? Thanks for the sub, Talon. We are kind of close to 14,000 subs. We're maybe 120 or so away. Right. This one's going to go down to Ballydorn. That's pretty handy because we only had one hay bale left. I know, David, that's Nintendo right there. That is Nintendo price fixing. Same for why the PC version of this game is so much cheaper than the console version for the exact same thing. Price fixing by console manufacturers. Put the bales in there. Put them over here. Or we could put them around back. Let's put them right here. Figure out where we put the straw bales. Lined up on that a little better. Enough. That's good enough. Hey Adam, how you doing? Say it's good enough, but I'm gonna do it a little bit closer to the wall. Should work. I'm back there. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. Price gouging for the exact same platform, the exact same product. The only difference is that it's not on a phone or a tablet, it's on a console. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Anthony. Just hauling the hay that we mowed last live stream. Turns out we got 62 bales off of that. Got one full load and a partial load left to haul. One bale way down here. Rest are over here. So come Tuesday, I think we're going to stream the map again on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we will hopefully be harvesting. Yeah, the price difference is ridiculous. Does anybody else, now I'm thinking about it, does anybody else use that Simpa baler from this week? Came out in the mod hub, the round baler. Went and tried to use it in the weekend roundup and the PTO doesn't attach. Seems to be a pretty big oversight from the mod author and Giants in releasing a mod that has a PTO that doesn't actually connect. I tried it with one of the new mods that came out this week, and I tried it with a base tractor. Neither had a connecting PTO. Tell you, it should not be, you shouldn't be able to find a problem with a mod within 3 minutes of using it. It shouldn't happen. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to do that. I first tried it with a modded tractor and I thought, well, maybe, yeah, maybe the baler and the tractor, maybe it's the tractor, maybe it's not the baler, maybe it's the combo. Then I tried it with a base game tractor and darn it, it didn't work. I was not going to go about buying a whole bunch of tractors to see if I found one that it worked. Then I looked at the Mod Hub description, the photos, and you know what? The photos in my opinion, seem to be strategically angled such that you never see the PTO connected. David, I think it's the baler. And that's what gets so frustrating. So frustrating. You see things in the Mod Hub, you see things in testing, you see them for weeks. Come in, leave the testing thread, they come back. And, you know, they're things that people want. And then they eventually get released. After weeks. Back and forth. Maybe the mod author just flat out gives up. And releases them somewhere else. Then you have other things that seem to just show up out of the blue in the Mod Hub with these grade school type things. The baler still works. Funny, when you turn it on, you see the PTO that's off to the side, just hanging there. You see it rotating and shaking. The baler physically works. There you go. So we got that field done. Uh-oh. Oops. Wrong button. Can't cancel that, can I? Oh, I can. Board unloading. Can't fold it. I gotta have to unload it. I can't fold it up. So we'll just unload them. Hey Lucas, what's up? So I hit the wrong button, so we're gonna have to load these up again. All right, now this time I'm not gonna hit the wrong button. Hey, Crestwood Rocks, the stream, and thank you very much. Welcome to Happy December to you. Happy end of 2019. Soon to be 2020. Might be a little early, but who has New Year Eve plans? Oh, we're just bouncing everywhere. Every which way but loose. Let's just... That's good enough. Well, hopefully you're not chilling, like legit chilling, right? How cold is it in Sweden at this point? Wait, we were going to fertilize that grass field before we mowed it, weren't we? Hey, Doughboy, what's up? Well, Crestwood Rocks, I think it's soon. It's going to be soon. The map author mentioned that he's going to be going out of town after the 12th of this month. He's going to send me an updated copy. I should be getting an updated copy, I guess, this week. I'm going to be heading out of town. And depending on how things go, that copy might be the release copy. Have to test it out, make sure. What's Doughboy Den doing? Oh, well, good luck. My daughter's got a neurology appointment this week, too. We had some unconscious episodes a couple months back. -4 degrees Celsius and windy. I don't think I want to have any of that. Well, it's appreciate that, but it's kind of odd. Because I guess this year, what was it? This October was probably her worst month. Had some big issues with blood pressure and pulse. Lightheaded spells, dizzy spells, and I guess weren't really like incapacitating dizzy spells, just lightheaded is what she said. But one time in particular where she was just completely out. No real understanding or reason why she would be out. Completely out. About 4 hours. We're at the emergency room. They had no real reason why she would be unconscious. Finally, it did come back. Told us it was like she was awake with her eyes closed and she couldn't move. Could hear what was going on. She knew what was going on, but she couldn't do anything about it. Did you get anything out in the woods? Tell if that's doing anything. Yep. Is indeed. Is indeed. I think that appointment's on Wednesday. But what's interesting, that was during marching band season. Basically, we put a kibosh on marching band, and he hasn't had an episode since. Doesn't really make much sense. October wasn't hot, wasn't stressful physically. We don't know. So yeah, I mean the biggest thing is trying to figure out what the triggers are. Yep. So this map, Lucas has 2 cow farms, 2 sheep farms, the pigs, and the chickens, and horses. So this farm here, Ballydorn Farm, has cows, chickens, pigs, and sheep. There's a horse farm off by itself. And then the hill farm, where we were picking up those bales. Hill farm, it has cows and sheep. And the farms are pre-built. The farms are how you see them in all game modes. Let's check the weather and just see. Rain, rain, rain. Hmm. Not good. Not good for mowing. Let's not mow. We'll be mowing in the rain. Walk. Go ahead and you know what? We need to at least water the horses. Right. $10. There's a little bit of forestry, not a whole lot. So there is a bit of forestry right here. Then there's a whole island over here of forestry. And there's islands over here, grass and fields. Late summer. Didn't look like we had any rain over midnight. Rain, rain, rain. Get past 3. Pretty good chance of rain, though. definitely going to rain. That cows need food, don't they? Peppers. Left the arms up here by the chickens. We'll at least feed these cows, and I want to fast forward. Well, Taryn, it was out for 17 also. Ballydorn was released for 17. Now, sadly, the only place I know that it existed doesn't exist anymore. It was uploaded to FS19 17. Now that is gone. The weather forecast is fairly accurate in the near term. The further you get to the right on the forecast, the less accurate it's going to be. It should be fairly accurate with respect to the near term. So as far as today goes and tomorrow, it should be fairly accurate. Once you get over here to Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, then the probability really starts to tail off. We got the rain. Gone, but of course we have wet crop. Got rain. And now it's 8 o'clock in the evening. There went the entire day. Let's go feed these cows over at the hill farm. We're going to move into tomorrow, which will be then early autumn. That's where we're going to pick it up next stream on Tuesday. We should be back here on the map on Tuesday evening, where our crop should be ready to harvest. Yeah, sometimes it's good to be a mod hoarder, right? You can never count that that a place will remain around. Like sites like Nexus Mods, you probably are figuring they're going to be around for a while. But you never know. Never know. The hill farm sheep are down here, down at the bottom of the hill. All right, with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and end it for the night. Well, thank you for coming out and watching. We will be in early autumn, like I said, on Tuesday night. We'll be back on this map doing some harvest, hopefully. When the ground dries up. Got a new episode of Emerald Coast coming out tomorrow. Plan is to have 3 videos this week like we did last week, Monday, Wednesday, and the Friday. Hopefully we'll be able to keep up with those till the end of the year, but I don't want to hold out any promises on that. Really don't have a back catalog of those ready. In fact, when I get done here, I'm going to try to edit up the Friday video. So until next time, happy farming.